Welshpool, and I thought I'd share with you. This is the beauty of Powys Castle grounds. Hopefully we'll see some lovely deer while we're walking, um, but I just thought I'd say hello and have a little walk, so walk with me. This is Powys Castle grounds. You can walk on the paths here, but you're not allowed to have a dog off your lead in this area. There's a certain area you can go in with dogs, but not here. So it's a beautiful day today and the sun is out, and I thought I needed to get a little bit of sunshine to me, harvest a bit of vitamin D, because that's what we all need, a bit of vitamin D to keep our immune system happy and healthy. Notice I said just a bit, not too much. And I'm going to walk all the way around up to the castle and back down to the main road and go to Coedadina's garden centre and get myself a nice cool drink of water there. But it's such a sweet place to be. The trees are so stunning, and the deer are always a treat to see when you get to see them. So what have I been up to and what have you been up to? Sadly my mum passed away May the 14th I think it was now, and I've been dealing with her estate, moving all the things that needed moving, sending things home to Hungary, to the house we will emigrate into shortly, soon, hopefully. And it's been a bit of a roller coaster ride, being away from the animals and the cows and milking and making cheese and all sorts of things. But I did go to the market the other day and I bought a lovely piece of Gloucester Old Spot, free-ranged, grass-fed, reared pork, and I made a really nice piece of bacon, just using salt, sugars and some herbs and spices. And all you do is just put it in a container, rub it every day, turn it every day, and when it starts to change and go like harder, and so the water's been extracted from it, it's about 10 days, you've got something that looks like bacon. Wash it off and put it in the fridge to equalise and turn it for a couple more days, and then start slicing it. If it's too salty you soak it, if not you cook it as it is. So I cooked some the other day and had the most amazing flavour he'd ever had. So that's nice that I converted a teenager to trying some home cured bacon. Really was nice. Normally by now I'd be curing eggs, I'd have had some elderflower, champagne and syrups and cordials on the go by now. I'd have probably made loads of cheeses and cheddars and had that storing and turning. Pickles, sun pickles, that's another great thing. My husband loves gherkins, so we use the sunshine and bread yeast, or the bread that has the yeast in it, to turn these into gorgeous pickles in the sun and ferment them. Lots of fermenting, dehydrating, all of that sort of thing would be going on at home. Milking the cow daily. Talking of cows, we've had a gorgeous dairy calf born, a Jersey female. She's absolutely stunning. She's definitely a keeper for the future, because I'm hoping to convert over to pure Jerseys, because the Simmentals are beautiful, but they're very big and hefty and quite a challenge to handle if they're naughty. Yes, any cow can hurt you, but the sheer weight of them makes it quite dangerous. So I'll stick with Jerseys, see how that goes as I age, because I'll be 50 soon. Well, in 2 or 3 years. What else have we had? Oh, we've had some lovely piglets born. A litter of 11. We've got Mom and Dad together. It was really nice. How did we know they were coming? Well, obviously they'd been together, and they lived together as husband and wife, as they do. And the one day she started nesting, and you could just see her udder was developing and dropping, and there was a line down on the side of her where you can see the formation between the babies and the milk glands. And she started nesting. So when the pigs start nesting, that's the day you're going to have babies. And sure enough, she went into her little pigsty, started nesting and making a gorgeous nest. And the boar knew he needed to stay out of the way, so he went in the mud pit and just spent the whole day in the mud. But actually earlier in the morning he had been sort of tussling with her and pushing her belly, and he knew something was happening because he was making funny noises, so he knew the birth was actually coming before she did. Then he went out, stayed out of the way, and we've got 11 beautiful, healthy piglets. One is a bit... Dad, the boar, is staying with them. It's the first day. He was really respectful. He stayed out of the way, gave them a nice bit of distance. Very kind. My husband watched him. Oh, look, there's a pheasant here. Watched him that he wasn't aggressive with the babies or her. Monitored them. But people have asked me, shouldn't you remove the boar? Well, if they've got a nice free lifestyle and they've got space, they've been reared to make choices themselves, so they find their own food, they choose when to go into bed, when to get up. You've got quite a natural lifestyle there, so it's quite natural for the boar to be around in the area when the female, the sow, gives birth. So he did the natural thing, went out of the way, let her give birth, respectful distance for a day. Following morning, everybody snuggled up together. We've got a very happy, cosy little family life there. Very pleased with him. He's being very good with the babies. She's not lost any, she's not crushed any. She's being gentle and nice with them. So that's the pig news. And if you want to see a video on that, there's a video on the calf, there's a video on the piglets. The other news we've got is there's a new baby in the house. I've got a grandchild, yes, it's called Bella. It's an American Staffordshire Bull Terrier. My daughter has been training her. She's 4 months old already. Just uploaded a video today on my daughter's progress with how she's training her. She's going so well. So check that video out if you want. My daughter's such a good handler of animals. She's kind, gentle and firm, but always uses positive reinforcement. She works with the stallions, with the mares, the house, everything handling. She's only a young teenager, quite slight, but she works really well with them because she's learned how to handle and be safe around the animals. So that's the other news, the grandchild. Husband's digging a well. There'll be some video on that soon. He's got 5 rings of well to dig deep, and that's happening as we speak now. My son drove all the way over to Hungary. Really pleased with him, very impressed. 19-year-old boy drove all the way to Hungary the other week. No problems with COVID over. Didn't get stopped again. Drove all the way into Hungary. He self-quarantined himself, but he didn't get told he needed to. That was that. So I think for my first live stream, that's probably enough to waffle on about. Hope you've enjoyed the views and thank you for watching. Please go and take a look at my other videos I've done and check out the self-sufficiency and small holding. And if you're here for following me with my knitting machines and learning, I've uploaded a few of those videos lately. You all take care, keep well and safe, and keep happy chappies. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. I've got to work out how to press stop now. What do I do? I don't know how to stop it. You're stuck with me a minute. How do I do it? Somebody tell me.